So Amazon just dropped a game-changing feature that gives you more data than most paid softwares. And the best thing is, it is completely free. So in this video, I'm going to go over how to use Amazon's new custom analytics dashboard, a tool that finally gives you data right at your fingertip, right inside Seller Central. So if you don't know how to set this up, pretty much go to reports and hit custom analytics and it'll show you this entire dashboard here. Now what we're looking at. So Amazon has finally come to the deciding that, hey, let's give out all the data to the sellers for every sort of metric that they might need that can help them increase profit or scale their business on Amazon. So there's a tons of data here, and I have not fully gone over all this stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna go over a few things that you can implement right away. So they initially give you a few templates that you can apply right away. Like for example, coupons, deals and discounts, sales and pricing, Prime Day recap if you want to have a look at last year versus this year, return and refund rate, so much data. But the most powerful thing about this tool is you can create a blank dashboard. Now, what do you do here? Pretty much you can handpick your own specific data templates, throw it in here and analyze everything together, and then export the data and analyze stuff further. So it gives you three main options for blank tiles. You can either create a table, a trend chart, or a multi-year trend chart. In my personal experience, I think a table works best here. So you can have two tables side by side of different metrics, or you can just have one. I think one is just better. And so they give you their own template tiles here if you want to have a look. Like I have a selling price, sales and traffic by ASIN, coupons, deals and discount performance. But let's say we want to add our own metrics. So hit add metrics, and there's a ton of data here. There's so much data here, it can be quite overwhelming. So like for example, they give you 83 metrics here of stuff maybe you've never even heard of. AHD, chargebacks, so on and so forth. Inbound units, obviously we know what that is. But there's so much stuff here. So let's go over a few examples. Let's say I wanted to analyze my return rate per SKU and see how much sales that's coming into. So if I want to do something like that, go here. I want to add return rate. So it's going to show which metrics you're actually adding here on the left side. So add that. Now let's say I want to do it for each SKU. I want to see internally the SKUs that I want to analyze. Then we go by sales. Let's say we go sales from units ordered. Okay, sales from units ordered, and hit apply. Now it's going to show me all the data here. So pretty much you can set whatever time period, year to date, growth rate, year over year, month over month, so on and so forth. I'm going to leave it like that. Now it's giving the SKUs here with the refund rate and the sales from units order. If you have a lot of SKUs, ASINs, you can change the results. You can have 50 per table and go on from there. Now once you're here, obviously we want to analyze the data. So there's a few things we can do. We can first order by sales from units order. We can go highest to lowest, see exactly which SKUs do the most sales. So this one does the most, about 110,000. Now we can analyze the refund rate, 1.9%, 3.10%, 8.29%. So for example, I know for this one does 60,000, so this is one of our best sellers, but it has an 8% refund rate, which is kind of crazy. Why is it that much? Now, if I want to have a look at just which SKUs have the highest refund rate, I can have a look here. This one has a 33% refund rate, but it only does $32, right? This one 18%, so it's very skewed here. Now, if I wanted to add more data, I can here add data, go here. Let's say I wanted to see exactly what is their rating, what is their overall star rating for each of these. So I can add in this metric, and it's going to show me this one here now. Now I can analyze it even further. Let's say I want to go by sales again. So this is the best selling one. 1.91% refund rate, 4-star rating. So we know this listing quality is pretty good. But if we go down, let's go to the third one. 60,000 a month, 8% refund rate. Why is it 8% refund rate? Even if it has a 4-star, why does it have an 8% refund rate? So I know this SKU here has an issue. So I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna put it somewhere else, and I'm gonna analyze further exactly what is the issue going on with this SKU. This is just one way you can use this analytics dashboard, which is very powerful. Now, if I wanted to go in and I wanted to focus on another metric, I can add another tile. I can literally go down here and say, if I want to add a trend chart of return rate, I can add that. Multi-year trend chart of return rate for those SKUs, I can do that. Let's say I want to do sales and traffic by ASIN now. I can go here and it'll show me all the data for the ASINs that I have here, so on and so forth. So this is pretty much a general understanding of how to use this tool. It's still very much in beta, and I haven't used it fully, which is because there's so much data here. But this is just one of the ways you can use it. What you can also do is, once you're done, you can go here, you can give it a new name. For example, this one was return rate. So I want to put return, I can't spell return rate. You can save it and it'll save automatically into your templates, and you can go back month over month and analyze further. Like next month, I can go back, I can analyze how has my return rate gone up, sales from units order, overall star rating, I can analyze that further. So this is one way of using the dashboard. So if you don't want to go too in depth on your own stuff, you can just use their own general templates that they gave you. These are the very basic ones: traffic and sales, overall business performance, Prime Day, sales and pricing, For example, if I want to do traffic and sales, it isn't showing me exactly. In a graph view, I can set by monthly, quarterly. I can add so many filters here. Glance view, units order. I can use so many different metrics here. So this is a really cool thing Amazon has finally given to sellers. Maybe I'll make a few more videos going over exactly what are the best methods to do it. But this is the general understanding of it. Let me know your thoughts about this, what tools you've been using in this so far, what has been working for you, and what has not been working for you. I would love to hear that. Leave a like, subscribe, and catch you in the next one.